Okay, your menus. And when I say menus, I mean this menu here. I'm referring to this one as well as this little menu here. WordPress has a pretty slick setup, drag and drop feature, pretty neat. If you come to the back end, we're going to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you're probably wondering, well, Charlie, you just went over just 3. But actually, we have multiple within one. So this is going to be a menu, this is going to be a menu, this is a menu, menu. So if you count those, we have 5 total menus to work with. But right now I want to focus on your main menu, which of course is your main menu. And if we look right here, we'll see your main menu items. Okay, now let's, for whatever the reason may be, say you want seasonal allergy store to be first. Okay, so basically we just drag and drop, and when I rolled my mouse over it, I could see a little hand show up, right? Just grab it, click your mouse, pull it up, let go, and then save. If I come back to the front end and I hit refresh, now I have this. Change the menus. Now really, really important is you'll see now that your Amazon thing has dropped down. And that's a really important and key item here. And the reason that's important is because this system, this menu system works with this drag and drop feature, we had to do a workaround so you can include that icon in there. So what we did is add this in another area. So if we come to theme options, on the bottom left, theme options, and right in here on the very first page, very first tab, these are broken down in tabs, you'll see general settings, and then right here, main menu tab with Amazon icon. Basically, we're telling it where to go. So if I change this to a 2, and then hit save, that is the second menu item, which is this one. So if I refresh this, now it's here. Okay? Not that you would want to move that, but just in case you do that, you move things, you're not wondering what's going on. Okay, I'm back in the menus. Let's go ahead and put this how it was. I want to say this was here. I forgot already. This was here, and the seasonal allergy store was here. Save my menu. Come to the front end. Make sure I'm doing this right, and we're all good to go. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now, if you remember in your demo, in your mockup, we have a drop-down menu. So how do we set up a drop-down menu? Pretty simple. Works the same way. Over here on the left are going to be all your categories, all your recent pages, or excuse me, all your pages, and you can actually do a custom link. So maybe you want to manually put in a link for, let's just say you want to go to, Google or whatever the case may be. Let's do GoDaddy since it's there. Okay, we can do a manual one. Do that. I'm going to go ahead and type manual. Okay, this way you're actually making a link or a page go somewhere, or a menu item go somewhere else, as opposed to pulling from a page you've made, or a category you've made, or a post within your website. Okay, so if I click add to menu after making this, you'll see it right here. It's always going to default to the bottom. Now it's in my menu, so I can hit save and it'll be there. But if I want to have it drop down, let's say below what to do about seasonal allergies, pretty easy. What I would do is come back to the item I want to put in place. I would click and drag, and then you can see how these little border, the outline, the whatever you want to call that, how it moves. See how that moves? We want to indent it just a little bit. Now this is telling it that this is a child of this parent menu. Save. Let's refresh to make sure I'm not crazy. And if I roll over, there's my new menu item, and you can just add and add and add. Okay, pretty easy stuff. Now to get rid of this or remove that, pretty simple. We hit the drop down, remove, and always make sure you save when you get done doing this. Okay, pretty easy to work with. Now these other menus work the same way. they're just sectioned off. So if we come to footer, that's exactly what that is, the footer menu. And what we're calling the footer is these links right here. I think we'll have contact and your privacy and some other things in here. I haven't set those yet at this point, but that would be right here. Okay? And if we see these other three, which would be adult, children, and homeopathic and OTC, that, of course, is this section. Okay, and this works a slightly a little bit different. It's a two-part section. I'm gonna cover this in another video about widgets. But basically, you can see that here. Same thing. We're gonna hit adult, and we're gonna see some menu items. We'll hit children, some menu items. So basically, here's your links as far as your navigation label and where it's going to go to. And that's something you're going to have to set on your own as you set the website up. Okay, that's going to do it for menus.